So it's one for the night when I broke his heart, one for the joke that I took too far, and it's one for the dent in the rental car. The doodles I'd undo, I've got doodles I'd undo, and doodles I'd unmake when the road is passing you. Oh, there's nothing I won't break. I've got lies I'd swap for truths, and truths that I'd unsay. So when the barman's passing through, there is no knowing what I'll take. 'Cause it's one for the night when I broke his heart, one for the joke that I took too far, and it's one for the dent in the rental car, the doodles I'd undo. And it's one for the times when I let them win, one for the light that I let him dim, and it's one for a kiss that should never have been. The doodles I'd undo, I've got doodles I've undone, and doodles I've undid. I've got days I can't outrun, and days I can't unlive. I've flown too close to the sun and too close to the wind to tell the barman, leave it open, I'm gonna need a couple more drinks. 'Cause it's one for the night when I broke his heart, one for the joke that I took too far, and it's one for the dent in the rental car, the doodles I'd undo. And it's one for the times when I let them win, one for the light that I let him dim, and it's one for a kiss that should never have been. The doodles I'd undo. So it's one for the chaos and one for the crack, one for the kiss, I should not have done that, and it's one for the lover that I'll never get back. The doodles I'd undo. For the night when I broke his heart, one for the joke that I took too far, and it's one for the dent in the rental car, the doodles I'd undo. And it's one for the times when I let them win, one for the light that I let him dim, and it's one for a kiss that should never have been. The doodles I'd undo.
Morning. Hello, hello. So I was trying to get things going here. How are we all doing? Happy Tuesday? It's Tuesday, right? Oh, I don't even know what day it is. What day is it? What's today again? Tuesday. Happy Tuesday today. Ugh. How you doing, Sangani?
And now this is what I love when I can't stop loving. Go out dancing from 10 till 6 in the morning.
Oh no, you're getting sick.
The strangers all night and then waking up with the best memories.
No, don't get sick. It sucks.
It's a moment when the music hits my soul lifts and my smile radiates the simple joy and the bliss. My life is this, chasing a dream to make it big. I dream of playing festivals and being top of that list. I dream of 10,000 people singing all my lyrics. I dream of sitting backstage with Stevie Wonder sipping drinks. Dream of making an album called The Greatest Hits. I dream of watching records flying off the shelves of the kids. It's a life that I want to be living, so I'll be giving mind, body, soul until I'm freaking seeing this vision. I'm feeling this mission. Feels like I was born to be spitting, and so I stay so dedicated like an ancient tradition. Oh, be yourself and you'll be okay. I know this life can be tough, but a smile is just a button away. Press play with just one touch. Wherever my sky.
Oh yeah, you went through the airport.
starts getting too much. I turn on the tune and I love this music so much. But da 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 da. But da 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 da. Oh yeah, yeah. Da 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 da.
Morning, Mike.
I don't ever wanna end up in the 9 to 5, working a full-time job just to try and survive. If I ever gave anyone any advice, would be to follow your dreams until the day that you die. And I'm not fussed about being rich either, as long as I can live the way I want. Keep your mantra, keep your beamer. I don't
You don't want this, what I've got. It's horrible.
and earn a comfortable life for my family and me. And be free for life, it's never ever set in stone. That's why I never followed anybody's rules for my own. I always did things through love and respect for myself. But if you bring people down, then you're affecting yourself. But if you bring others up to places they couldn't reach, then you're
Gone to my chest now.
then you could earn it.
Not good.
And your potential has no
Hey,
bounds.
turn that.
Take it from me. That's why I swear you could fly if you don't even believe. Oh, be yourself and you're
So, I thought I was alright because. I'm gonna turn this down a sec. I saw that Kwanzaa had redone my servers for another month. So I was like, oh, sweet. That means I can grab the files that I forgot to grab for Fall of Storozh. And then I went to log in and they've deleted my account. So I guess not. So, gonna have to do that again. I'm alright. Because I forgot to grab the bridge build that I did, so we're gonna have to do it again. But it's not a huge deal. Wasn't that much work. Where the masters turn so grey. Yeah, I noticed that they'd renewed them like 2 days ago because I got an email about it. And then I went to log in this morning. It's like, your account has been deleted. I was like, oh, okay. Maybe not. So. Oh, the gameplay is not going to show, is it? Because we've been playing armor. It's okay. It wasn't really that much work. I didn't play for that much longer. I only stay on till like 11 because I still have to make pack lunches and do other things before I go to bed. So yeah, I didn't stay on that much longer. But I was playing much better yesterday than I've been playing. Been playing much better than I have been, so that's good. Just want to do something really quick. Let's download all these files quickly. That's all the Queen's backup saved then. Before we go ahead and delete them. Morning, Simon. How you doing? Yeah, that's those downloaded and backed up and deleted off the server. I can't help myself, can I? I'm like, yeah, I'll take a break. What's a break? Who needs a break? I got a couple more, but yeah, we died in a lot of vehicle deaths last night, like helis crashing and what do you mean? Error cannot build. What do you mean? Yeah, it's not the best. I'm just gonna relog. I don't know why it's doing this. Bear with me one sec. Yeah, it's gone from just being like congested to now coughing loads of junk up. It's not great. Middle child didn't get still sleep till 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh my goodness. How old is middle child? I was a middle child. We're very difficult. We're a pain in the butt, us middle children. Okay. Well, that explains things. The server was freaking out, which means that apparently I'm not even where I was supposed to be. She's 5. You as a middle child, you were perfect. I'm sure that's what you thought you were. Oh, so she's only little then, bless her. I keep saying to my daughter that she's 5. She's like, I'm 6, mummy. I'm like, I'm sorry, I keep forgetting that you've grown a year. Okay? How you doing, Slady? Hope you're good. See if it'll work now. Building is not active. What do you mean it's not active? It's like... What the hell, bro? Okay, that's working. Well, I technically am not really a middle child because there's 4 of us, right? So technically not, because there's like 2 of us that are in the middle. I'm the second oldest. But yeah. We were both the middle children. This new again. No, we don't own our own house, Mike, so we don't have anywhere that we can draw on the doorways. We've also moved 3 times since the kids were born, so, and we're moving again in June, so Part of me is kind of glad that we don't own our own home yet, because even when you grow up in a stable household where you have your own house, shit can go wrong, you know. So it doesn't really mean anything. It has some advantages because my older sister got away with things, and I could argue that she could do X, Y, and Y. I wasn't allowed to do the same. But I got very attached to my childhood home when I was a kid. And then my parents lost the house. And it was a very traumatizing thing for me as a kid. It still is now as an adult. I still hold a lot of resentment about those days. So, it's just a house at the end of the day, right? It was like filled with memories and stuff. But it's just a house. What for the 90s? I never talk. Oh, I did talk back, but if I talked back, I got a smack for it. That was for sure. Definitely talked back, but yeah, if I did, I would get a beating for it. It would always be wait till your dad gets home, and you would just be dreading it until your father got home, and then you'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Yeah, we've been meaning to buy one of those big ruler thingies for years, but just never got around to it. They're pretty much like, my son's like 9 now, and he's like about to take over me, you know? So I think he's only got a couple more years of growing in him anyway. It's freaking growing like so fast. You knew you fucked up when your mum said that. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I'll give you something to cry for. Yep. God. Traumatizing just thinking about it. You want to cry? I'll give you something to cry about. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't even know why I'm laughing. I know, same. I'm like laughing, but also on the inside, I'm like, yeah, that cough's nasty, bro. Oh, excuse me. Let's get rid of you. When your mum grabbed a stool to stand on to give you a slap. Oh my goodness.
We really appreciate your support.
Drink, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good stream. I wish I could say we're doing something exciting, but we're not really. How you doing, Nate? Hope you're good, man. Are you going stir crazy yet? From all the staying at home and not working? Are you still enjoying yourself? Did you have a good one? Or event planning? Even though I said to myself, I'm going to give myself a week off. I lied. I'm a bad liar. And Project Zomboid for the past 3 or 4 weeks. Can't stop. I really did like that game, but I found it really difficult. I was really bad at it. I'm bad at most games, to be fair, but specifically that one, couldn't survive more than a day. Hey Baba, how you doing? What if I just kind of sit that one a bit diagonally? Things are okay. How you doing? Maybe just sit it higher over here like this. 6 a.m. now. 75 days. Just need the one outside to be twice as warm every day. Winter depression is setting in and some and sleeping till noon. Or 4 p.m. most days. Ah, a bit of warmer weather will do you some good, eh? We just go from there. Thank you for the shout out. I was just about to say if any of my mods are available to give Drink a shout out, but you beat me to it. Read my mind, Sangani. Guys, follows are free. You know what to do. Click the button. Make it happen. No worries. Thank you so much again for the raid. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Can't help myself, man. I was just saying, like, I was like, I'll take a week. I've been like freaking 2 days. I can't stop. I have a problem. Send help. I mean, there are worse things I could be addicted to, right? Could be like smoking crack, but I'm not. Oh, da, 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 da. My mum once took a broom and swept my Lego that I refused to put away for days off the balcony, and I'm still traumatized. Oh my god. Childhood trauma, guys. Yeah, I have a vague recollection of my dad doing something very similar with some of my toys, just chucking them in the bin because I'd refused to pick them up. Let me know. Didn't want to hear that. I am so full of it, guys. Well and truly full of it. Right, we want to do one more bridge going over. I wonder if we connect this one here over to there. Du, 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 du. I'm gonna try this thing that I saw later where you boil onions, carrot and celery and you stew it, and then you make a tea out of the what's left after you like drain the vegetables out, and it's supposed to be a really good lung cleanser for when you're sick. So I'm gonna give that a go. It's probably gonna taste absolutely diabolically bad, but maybe it'll help me shift this freaking cough and stuff. Oh no, poor Slangani. Yeah, so it's supposed to be really good. I'm gonna give it a go. I can't have honey, so I'll just use sugar to sweeten it, but it looks absolutely disgusting, but hopefully it will help. No, I have an allergy to it. Oh. Though I was reading that they put loads of like chemicals in honey that you buy from the store, and if you get raw honey it's different, but I don't know. I don't ever see that kind of fancy raw honey anywhere in the shops. So maybe that's something we need to test a theory of. Yeah, I sometimes have golden syrup or maple syrup, but I do have golden syrup in the house actually. Hey Oleg, I'm alright. I've woken up with this cold's gone to my chest, so I've woken up with a bit of a horrible cough. Otherwise, I'm alright. Dixie, how you doing? I hope you're well. Yeah, that's what I was reading. It's like the way that it's processed could be the reason that I haven't had a reaction to it. So I was gonna try and go to like a farm store and get like raw honey and give that a go. Just stand outside a hospital in case I have a severe reaction to it. You know, you never know. But it was also something that I had a reaction to when I was little, and I've never really tried it as an adult because it scared me. You know, it could be something that I've grown out of. Who knows? Well, this is like some kind of freaking maze now. Look at it. When I look down, I always think of the EastEnders theme tune. You know, like that scene where you can just see all the rivers and I don't even remember the theme tune, but it plays in my head. Yeah, I've got ginger and lemon tea. I've been drinking a lot of ginger and lemon tea. I drink that anyway. It's like one of my favorite fruit teas to have. But everything with lots of vitamin C in it is good for you. Oh, let's check these are all walkable. Those bridges will be death traps at some point, and I love it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. The best thing about this event is it's going to be mostly CQB, so there won't be, hopefully, a lot of snipering going on. These events always have me glued to the screen. They are a lot of fun. Not enough ruins? There's never enough ruins to please you, Derek. Let's be honest, mate. I don't think I could do enough. There's not enough ruins in DayZ. True. Just thought I could empathize with the ruins. Oh my god. This one needs to come down a little bit. It's a bit high. That one definitely needs to come down a little bit. Ooh. Just a smidge. And this one's like not entirely straight, which is pissing me off a little bit. Yeah, patience of a saint. The thing is, I really don't have good patience at all. I'm really impatient. I think I enjoy the process a lot, so. Do we connect that one to that one? Let's check this. There is what, yeah, but I mean, I'm not going to be having snipers in the event, is my point. Like, it's going to be all CQB weapons, shotguns, deagles, repeaters. It's not going to be snipery guns to play with, is my point. Excuse me, that sounds horrible. So I think I'll do a very similar loadout to what I did with War of the Survivors, is where I'll give I don't know if you ever saw War of Survivors, Baba. It was like it was on Scaliste Island, and it was a very similar concept in terms of like an island two sides. Except they were in like little groups, and they had like, we had like infantry and sniper and medic and general as well, and they all had like different gun loadouts. So it's going to be very similar to that, except it'll be two sides, not 5 different teams or whatever. And they will spawn with guns, and they will spawn ready to fight. There's no looting. Yeah. So it's a very fast-paced PvP orientated event rather than an adventure event like Queens and Kings of the Castle, where you're running for 4 or 5 hours to get to an endpoint. It's not like that. It's more of a deathmatch scenario. So I think I'm going to add one more point where it joins. Why am I awake? I don't know, Nate. Go to bed. I'm telling you, I'm being a mom now. Go to bed. I'll put my mum voice on. You don't get your ass in that bed right now. So the only thing that we'll need... Brush your teeth first, yeah. Longer than that. 2 minutes. My kids go in the bathroom and they're like, go in for 20 seconds. Is that long enough? It fucking isn't long enough. Get back in there and keep brushing. I might connect. In one of the last streams we had ASMR, now the strict mummy. Oh my. Oh dear. I might connect that one to that one. And then have a third point in the middle there. And you dare come out of that bathroom until the 2 minutes are up. Yep. God, I feel like that's exactly how I sound. They still do, though. They still do. Yep. Oh, yeah. Do you remember faffing around before bed? Like, you'd literally use any excuse to get back out of bed. Like, oh, I'm thirsty. Need a wee. Why is the sun yellow? Like, my kids do that all the time. Why is water wet? Yeah. I'm hungry. You just literally had like a 3-course freaking meal. What do you mean you're hungry? Oh, man. I do sometimes when I speak, I feel like I sound like my own mother. I'm like, oh my God. So I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but we'll have boats spawning over here. There'll be a boat dock for them on this little like platform here. We'll have a ton of boats as well. I found a police boat in one of the mods that I found. And so there'll be options to take boats over as well. Not too many because of the server performance, but yeah, we will have boats as an option, and there'll be an extended dock that I'm building around the back here. Okay, so there's 3 walkways in. Look at that. It looks so crazy. It's like a spider. What time are we on? 10:15. I just realised I've given that a bridge to there, but there's no bridge over. Or we could connect that bridge to that bridge, maybe. Surprisingly, unwonky bridges given your wall building history. Get fucked. But I do improve over time, you know, Derek. It is possible that over time I get better at my job, you know. Hey, Floors. Hope you well. Also, I feel like bridges are definitely easier to make straight than walls. Hey, Slavic, hope you're good. Hey, one dogged. I think wonky is now an area on a trademark. Yeah, sure. Nothing wrong with being a little bit wonky in life, alright? Oh, dear. I've got to start naming things better, otherwise I don't know what event they come from. I'm not very good at that, so I'm trying to be better at naming my files, so when I save them and I look back on them, I can go, okay, that's full of Storozh. Whereas, because I had like all these builds of these castles that I had in my files, and I didn't know which one belonged to which one. They're brutal to get straight, yeah. So thank you. I think I do a very good job considering, so, you know. Get fucked. I just forget to name them properly, and then, like I say, we have a situation where I've gone to, I know I've got the backup for queens and kings, but I just hadn't named them right, so I was like, oh fuck, this is gonna take me hours to go through and get them, and get the right ones, so. Yeah, people have been telling me that for years, Flaws, but I don't agree with involving money in it. As a person who's always, like, been living in, I wouldn't say poverty, but, like, a low-income family, and, you know, I just don't, it kind of alienates people a little bit. £10 is a lot of money. Like, to some people, it's nothing, but to some people like me, it's a lot of money, and I just don't, you know, I couldn't imagine being like, oh, I can't play an event with my friends because I can't afford it. Like, you know? I don't know, man. Doesn't sit right with me. I have too many qualms about involving money in my events. Like, I'm more than happy, you know, I've been considering putting people on a ban list if they don't show up multiple times in a row, etc., etc. But yeah, no, I can't be involving money in it. It's just not, it's not something that morally sits right with me. But like I appreciate what everyone says about, like, oh, you know, I put so much work in and all this, that, and the other, and it is a pain in the ass when you put all that work in and they don't show up or whatever. But at the same time, you know, life happens, so. And at the end of the day, it is just a Daisy event, you know. It's not. I think that's probably where I differ from a lot of people, because I think a lot of people would probably get into my position of making events and think, fuck, I can make money from that. You know? They'll be like, oh, I can capitalize on that. They see in dollar signs.
And now we're lurking.
I'm just not built that way. Like, I couldn't. Every fiber of my being repulses at the idea of adding monetary value into it, so. And that's probably why I never did very good as a full-time streamer, because I don't like capitalizing on things. Appreciate the lurk, Charlie. Thank you. There's nothing wrong with wonky. I've elevated it to an art form. Well, I'm glad I could have elevated it to an art form. Is the cat even home? I don't even know. I was rushed this morning. I didn't see him. I'll go out and check in a sec. If he's in his normal sleepy spot, he'll get a treat. But yeah, because Ripple keeps constantly telling me, start charging for them. I'm like, I can't, man. Can't do it. Can't do it. Shit. Well, like I always say, if people want to compensate me, there are many options. Like, it's not like I don't have a PayPal link, sub links, bits, and everything else. Like, if they want to support me, there's many options to do so, but it will never be mandatory. I just couldn't, you know what I mean? I just couldn't do that. There are many ways to financially support me through this channel. You know, I don't need to be, you know. And people do. A lot of people come in after an event and drop a 5 sub bomb or something. Yeah, never expected or necessary. The one thing that drives me to do all this is my passion for this community and my passion for this game, you know, which is why I continue to do it, even though it gives me so much stress. I've probably aged like 20 years since I started events, but I think if you can create something you love through just pure, like, you know, passion and dedication, then stick with it. Don't capitalize on it in a way that, you know, personally anyway, that's my opinion on it. But like I said, I'm pretty sure if most people in my position would probably have already like put a price tag on it. And be like, oh, I can make money doing this. You're back with tea and toast. Nice. Well, there is that, but yeah, I don't know if it would become a job because, like I said, I do enjoy doing it. So, but I just don't. Morally, it just doesn't sit right with me in that way. Anyway, I don't know if it's just me and I'm a weirdo because like it comes up almost every event. You know, you should charge, Harry. Start charging for it. And I'm like, no. So I don't know if it's just maybe I'm just me. Maybe I'm the weird one. I mean, I'm very weird. I know that. But it is a very common discussion that we've had over the years, you know, as to what people say they would do. I'm very idealistic then, aren't I? Yeah. I don't know, man. We have a little bed tray thingy when we eat in bed. Can you imagine, like, the amount of issues that would come into place as well as having, when you're having cost involved in it, you know, as well. I imagine it would open a whole door of problems. You are talking to a professional eater in bed. Apparently so. Can you imagine, like, oh, well, I paid for this, so you know, give me a grenade, or I paid for this, so why don't I have that? Do you know what I mean? Like, I can only imagine, like. And if anything went wrong, well, they'd want a refund. You know? I can only imagine, like, the doors that it would open. As well. So, like I say, I always say, like, people want to support me financially. There's many options in the channel to do so, and that's where we leave that, I think. Because, yeah, it just gets so complicated. And also, I don't really know if it would be breaking any BI rules. I'm not really sure. With monetization of their content. That cough is gnarly, bro. I'm hoping I'm just shifting all the shite. You know what I mean? Like, just getting rid of everything that's... And it'll be away in a couple of days. Just careful and slightly fearful that what poet will shout at you because you've got crumbs in the bed. Sounds so healthy, not? I know, it doesn't sound good, does it? But I have been really congested with this cold, so I'm hoping it's just like a way of my body expelling everything. And not a chest infection. There's a tree there. I'm not sure about this end platform, but... Okay. Well, made a good start. Yeah, I've had one reply from one guy about the thing. I'm hoping to get the player list up by the end of the week. I'm just waiting on a few replies from a couple of people regarding what day they want to play because I made a mistake. So the first 15 people that signed up, I didn't get. what day they wanted to play. So hopefully they reply by the end of the week, and then we can get the list out. And then y'all will know what side and what team you're on. Let's close that and let's back up those files real quick. Refresh. Download. 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 We backed up Queens, by the way. We did it, Derek. You'll be happy to know. Because I know you weren't shouting at me about backing up my files. I did it. I was very smart. Okay, I need to go and have a shower and get ready for work, so I will send you to someone. They're all different, okay? I'm really confused. I could have sworn I followed Tiny Little Boots. I think Twitch has been doing that thing again where it unfollows everyone for me. So we're gonna do an embarrassed second follow and raid her. Have a great rest of your day. I will see you all this evening for some Armory Forger. Take it easy, guys.